No, it's 4 o'clock. It is 4 o'clock, Wednesday, July 17th, 2024, and I'm calling the special council meeting of the Region of Queens Municipality to order. I would like to express regrets from Councillor Muse and also Councillor Gidney. There is one recommendation on the agenda, Hillsview Acres elevator upgrade. Would someone please make the motion that is contained within the package?
I will, Mayor Norman. I move that the Council of Region of Queens Municipality approve the unbudgeted expense of $33,272 for necessary upgrades to the electrical infrastructure at Hillsview to be funded from the existing Hillsview Reserve.
And that is seconded by Councillor Charlton. Is Director Vino here? Yes, Director Vino. For the sake of our viewing audience or people who have not received the agenda, would you give some background on the importance of this request?
Of course. So in 2022, our staff were notified by the contractor who's responsible to maintain and inspect our elevator that it was nearing its end of life. More importantly, the electronic components that were part of the elevator was nearing the end of life, and should something happen to the elevator, we would not be able to replace it in a timely manner, if at all. So staff at that time applied for an emergency funding request to have the work started on the elevator. There was a significant amount of money that had to be paid up front so that those components could be ordered because of the supply chain issues. It was taking a long time. That originally was denied by the province. However, it was included in our capital projects for 23-24. So as soon as the funding was confirmed, staff began to plan with the supplier to have the work done. The scope of work centered around the elevator, and therefore staff did not consider any infrastructure implications, particularly the alarm and the electrical work, which is where we are. This is why we're having this conversation now, because it is the implications to the electrical work and the alarm as they relate to the elevator that is requiring this extra money. So when the supplier visited Hillsview this spring to review the site and evaluate the project timing required, staff were made aware that the existing infrastructure was not sufficient to support the new elevator components. Additional costs are as follows. I have the alarm panel upgrade, the basement changes to accommodate the new access, and the electrical work to install the new panel. Total costs not funded are $33,272. The project is time sensitive, and that's why I thank you all for making time for this special meeting, because we would like to get this on the go right now. We have TK scheduled to come second week of August.
It was second week.
Yeah. So all of the panel work has to be done before they come, which is why we had this sense of urgency to come and ask for council's approval for this unbudgeted expense.
Thank you, Director Vino. Are there any questions of Director Vino? I did ask Councillor Hawks.
No.
I did ask Director Vino because I thought someone would ask about the Hillsview Acres Reserve Fund, and it is very healthy. Director Vino, Hillsview Acres has a reserve fund of
It's over $800,000 at the moment.
So there's plenty of money in the reserve to fund this. Are there any other questions? If not, I'm going to call for the question. All those in favor signify by raising your hand so we can see it. Anyone opposed? Carried. So thank you, Council, for taking the time out of this very warm day, and thank you, Director Vino, for bringing this to our attention. And on that meeting, I adjourn.